Okay, guys, so it is Monday. What is it? August 22nd. And I just got into a fucking big ass fight with some like 50-year-old guy, or I don't even know if he was 50. He was like middle-aged. And I have no clue what these like streaks are on the wall. So just forgive that and like. But I just got into this big fucking fight with some guy. Like, I literally thought that I was gonna like go to jail today because I was driving. Alright, so backstory. So I was like chilling today, and like I was like, I'm home, I'm back in Jersey, and I was chilling. So I was like, you know, let's just take my dog out, because my dog is literally my fucking child. I take care of him, like, I love him. I haven't seen him, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna spend some quality time with my dog because I love him so much, right? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought I was going to have a nice time with my dog. I thought I was going to go around my neighborhood with my convertible down. I have my top down in my car because I have a convertible. So, like, yeah, my dog fucking loves that shit. Like, my dog, like, one of his favorite things to do is literally stick his head out the window, like, in a car. And I have a convertible, so he loves it. So, alright, sick, bro. Let's just go outside and drive around in the convertible. So, I'm literally fucking driving around my neighborhood. So, I live in, like, a, like, semi-big neighborhood. There's probably, like, 10 streets, maybe like 11 streets, something like that. So like I know most people here, but I don't know everyone. So I was going around the corner of my house, literally driving probably less than 15 miles an hour, because we have a 15 mile an hour. It's either like 15 or 20 mile an hour speed limit in my neighborhood. I don't know which one. But I was driving in my neighborhood, literally going slow as fuck because I had my dog with me, and like my dog was loving it. We were literally listening to music. Like I saw like a couple of my neighbors, like I was talking to them, like, you know, literally what fucking like having a good time, honestly. And I was fucking going up the street around the corner of my house, and all of a sudden I see this one guy with like, and he's getting ready to turn onto the street that I'm on right now, and he slams on his brakes, and I'm like, what the fuck you slamming on your brakes for? So I'm going straight right now. I'm going straight on this street right here. And there's a cross street like this. So the guy was on this cross street and he slammed on his brakes. And I'm like, okay, no fucking reason to slam on your brakes. Like, that's the first weird thing that I noticed. So I'm going straight up and I need to turn onto this cross street that the guy is on. So I slow down and put my turn signal on. And I waved to the guy to like let him go because he was going around like to go in front of me. And he didn't go. And I'm like, okay, like, you have your turn signal on to go in front of me. I'm literally stopped so you can go in front of me to go fucking straight, and I need to go onto that street you're on right now. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, fine, I guess you don't want to fucking go. So I turn onto the street, and all of a sudden, he literally beeps at me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you beeping at me for? I thought I knew him. Like, I honestly legit thought I knew the guy. Or I didn't, like, I knew I didn't know him, but I thought, like, maybe I knew him from somewhere. Maybe he knew me. Like, we live in the same neighborhood. Like, it's possible that we knew each other. I don't fucking know. So he beeps the horn, and I turn around, and I'm like, yeah? What the fuck's good? Miley, what the fuck's good?
Miley, what's good?
But I literally like turn around and he's like, you have a fucking dog! Literally like like his head full out the window, like in the middle of turning onto the street. Like fucking like bullshit, like psycho. I literally like thought he was on fucking crack, like cocaine, like speed, like something to make him fucking that energetic with his head full out the window. You have a fucking dog! You have a fucking dog! I'm like, yeah, I have a fucking dog. Yeah? Like, wow. Wow. So weird that I have a dog. Like, I get, like, dogs are illegal now. I didn't know that, like, you weren't allowed to have a fucking dog. And I'm like, yeah, I have a dog. So I literally fucking literally laid on the horn. Like, my hand, I slammed on my brakes in the middle of the street and had my fucking hand on the horn for literally a good 10 to 20 seconds. And the guy, like, turns around, like, he's literally still has his fucking head out the window, like some obnoxious psychopath. Like, I swear he was obnoxious. Like, I swear the guy was, like, psycho or, like, on some type of drug to make him, like, just how energetic, like, I wouldn't even call it energetic, but just how, like raged he was out. Maybe he was on steroids, like, because I know, like, steroids give you a rage. I don't know what he was on, but, like, it was, like, he was definitely on something, like, the way he was acting, like, you have a fucking dog! A fucking dog! Like, like, what's good? So I, like, me being me, like, I'm like, okay, let's fuck with this guy. So I started laying on the horn, and like I said, I was laying on the horn for like 10 to 20 seconds, and I like flipped, because I have a convertible, so I literally just like had my fucking hand up in the air like this, like going like this, like behind me. he was sitting there. So it's like, okay, like, there's fucking nothing. Like, nothing, like, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna sit here. I need to fucking, I'm like, whatever. Like, what am I doing? Sitting in the middle of the street, flicking some guy off. Whatever. So I drive off and I'm like, that was so weird. So I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, have you ever seen this guy before? Like, I literally, like, gave him a description, told her what kind of car he had, like, this and that, trying to figure out, like, who the fuck this guy was. She's like, no, I haven't seen him, but that's so weird. Like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know why he was screaming and, like, acting so fucking weird. And, like, at first I thought, I was like, okay, maybe he's, like, maybe he's mad because he thinks I'm being distracted, or maybe he's mad that I'm driving with a dog in my lap. But, like, it's not some fucking, like, big-ass, like, husky, like, you, like, bite people. Like, one of those big-ass fucking, like, big, really big dogs, like, horse dogs, or, like, sit on them or some shit. Like, I have a fucking small dog where it's literally no distraction. Like, my dog is fucking small. He's probably, like, literally, like, this big. Like, he's small. Like, he's not, like, fucking distracting me. Like, I can see, like, I can drive normally because I had my hands over him. So I literally had no distraction because he was small and he was literally, like, halfway out the window, fucking whatever. So I was like, okay, maybe he thought that the dog was a distraction, and maybe he thought that I couldn't see while I was driving with the dog. You have a fucking dog! Like, literally said that 5 times, and I was like, okay, yeah, maybe that's what he thought. And then I was thinking to myself, maybe he's like one of them fucking, like, PETA psycho workers. Not saying all psycho workers work for PETA, not saying all people who work for PETA are psycho. I'm just saying maybe he was like one of those fucking, like, weird PETA people who are, like, believe that fucking dogs need to be strapped in seatbelts with fucking 25.5 harnesses, like, fucking, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe, like, yeah, maybe I thought, like, maybe I thought he was one of those people who thought that dogs needed to be buckled up, needed their own fucking car seats, like, with 25 fucking harnesses. Like, that's what I also thought. Like, he was one of them fucking people. And I'm like, it literally makes no sense. Like, my dog is in no danger. I'm literally driving around my fucking neighborhood going probably less than 15 miles an hour. It's not like I'm on fucking some highway going 75 with my dog hanging out the window. Like, I'm literally going less than 15 miles an hour in my neighborhood. And I am making sure, like, he's not jumping out. Like, he's literally, like, just has his head out the window. Like, okay, so then I thought it was that. Whatever. So I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. So I go to the dollar, I had to go to the dollar store, like, because there's a dollar store, like, literally, like, 5 minutes away from my house. So I had to go to the dollar store. I don't even know what I had to get. I think my grandma needed, like, sugar or something. So I went, like, there was, like, a dollar store, like, 5 minutes away. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the dollar store real quick and get sugar. So, first of all, in the fucking dollar store parking lot, I like, some other guy, like, flips me off. I don't know why. Like, I really have no, like, I think there's a fucking sign on my head that says, fuck with me. Like, is there, like, okay, maybe, if you guys are watching, like, is there a sign that, like, on my forehead that says fuck with me, or, like, mess with me, or, like, fuck me up, or, like, some dumb shit? Like, I don't know, like, I pull in the parking spot and some guy literally beeps at me, and I'm like, okay, I literally just fucking had to get in some fight with this other guy. What are you beeping at me for? And he's like, oh, well, I was about to get in that spot. And I'm like, you were not fucking about to get in that spot. You were all the way on the other side of the parking lot while I was fucking turning in. Like, this guy, like, this parking lot is big, okay? It's like a whole shopping center. So I was literally, like, the spot is right here. So say this is this parking spot right here, and my car is right fucking here. So I was literally, like, fucking less than 5 feet away from pulling into this parking spot. And this guy was literally fucking 2,000 feet on the other side of the parking lot. So I guess he thought that that spot was his, so that's why he beeped at me. And I'm like, okay, literally go fuck yourself. Please fucking suck my dick or do some shit. Get the fuck out of my way. So then I thought this was all over with. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I get in a fight with some guy because of my dog. Then in the parking lot, some fucking dumbass guy thought that that front spot was his because he was 2,000 feet away, but I was literally less than 5 feet away to pulling in the spot. So I fucking pull back into my neighborhood, and you're never gonna guess who I fucking saw again. It was the fucking dog guy. Like, you have a fucking dog. Like, that fucking guy. I thought it was, like, it was him. So I pull in, and I'm like, okay, I don't even know if this was him. Like, I wasn't sure because he drove a common car. Like, he drove a car that, like, a lot of people have. So I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't him. Maybe it is him, but I really don't feel like fucking having a confrontation right now. So I pull in the neighborhood, and this fucking guy literally starts at me again, rolls down his window and goes, you fucking pussy. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I literally didn't even look at you. I literally had my turn signal on, like, pulling into the neighborhood, didn't look at you, didn't even acknowledge you were there, and you're gonna fucking roll down your window and say that I'm a fucking pussy. Like, okay, that's when I went off. Yo, guys, I've never acted like this before, but I literally slammed on my fucking brakes in the middle of the street. Keep in mind, like, I don't know what happened to me, but I just don't like being treated like that, especially when there's, like, literally no reason at all. So I fucking slammed on my brakes in the middle of the street, put my car in park, and fucking got out of my car, and I was like, you motherfucker, I'll key your motherfucking car. Literally, I was fucking going off, like, I'll fuck you up, I'll key your motherfucking car. Who the fuck are you talking to? Literally going off. There was neighbors outside, like, wondering what the fuck is going on? Is somebody getting hurt? Like, what the fuck is going on? And this guy is literally sitting there like, what the fuck did I just start? Because I had never, like, I don't know what happened. I thought my soul just like jumped out of my body and fucking ran away from me, and that's why I was like acting like crazy. All of my neighbors literally ran outside, and there was a guy like, and he stopped. And there was another guy coming down the road, and he like stopped because he saw me like fucking, I literally had my fists up too, like I was gonna fucking do something. But this fucking guy literally, like, he was like, what the fuck? And he fucking booked it away. Like, he sped off and like, whatever. Like, I don't know. And then I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I cooled off. Then like fucking 3 people came up to me and like, are you okay? Like, what just happened? And I explained to them what I'm just explaining to you guys. And then I parked my car in the garage. I always park my car in the garage, but I never close my garage door. But this time I closed my garage door because I didn't want him like driving around the neighborhood finding out where I live, because God forbid he finds out where the fuck I live. Who even knows what he was gonna do? But I drove around my neighborhood and tried to find his car twice yesterday. So I drove around like after the thing happened, and then I drove around after I cursed him out. So his car wasn't there both times. So I think that he parked his car in the garage too, because like I threatened to key his car. My mom said the same thing. Like, obviously I'm not gonna fucking key his car, but like the way I went off was literally fucking crazy, and I've never ever been like that before. So I think like he actually thought that I was some fucking psycho kid who would actually key his car, because like he really got me heated. Like, first of all, I have my dog. I'm literally having a good day. Why are you gonna say, you have a fucking dog? Like, and his head was like twitching. Like that keeps replaying in my head. Like, he was like, you have a fucking dog. And like his head was like twitching. Like I don't know. Like, maybe he was having a seizure. I don't know. But guys, I'm telling you, like, I was planning on having a video. You guys are going to see this on Wednesday, so today's Wednesday for you guys. But I was planning on uploading another video about a homeless guy and like the whole story time here, but like I was getting ready to film that one, and then I'm like, oh wait, guess who's getting ready to fucking film another video? Because something always is fucking happening. I don't understand why. Like, I literally think there's a sign on my head saying like fuck with me or do some shit to me. Like, I don't know why this shit happens, but it's story time worthy, and it's for your guys' entertainment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like, comment down below what you thought, and most importantly, subscribe to join, like, see my face on your subscription box, because I make crazy storytime videos. Crazy shit is always happening to me, and my life is literally fucking insane. So if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Bye. Mwah.